Important Twinkle Estate updates, Cate Kozikowski, rainbow currency. Yes, indeed, pay close attention to the following rebroadcast right here on YouTube of a recent radio broadcast of Cate Kozikowski's popular radio show called The Safe Zone Radio Show. Take it away, Cate.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another exciting hour in the Safe Zone. My name is Cate, your host. Thank you all for joining us. Wow, guys, I don't know if you caught the webinar we had the other day, but wow. So much awesomeness going on in the Unicorn Network and the Safe Zone. We're going to talk about some of the latest updates so that way you can stay informed and know what's up. So before we in head versus heart. So wow, guys, lots of things. Now, we had announced like a whole bunch of stuff on the 2020 kickoff webinar, and step by step, you're starting to see all these really cool developments coming out in the Safe Zone and the Unicorn Network. And we're going to talk about some of the most recent updates for Twinkle Estate, because this is one of the coolest projects out there. You know, as we say, all the nice stuff without all the bad stuff. So at Twinkle Estate, you can purchase fractional ownership rights in properties all around the world. And by doing that, you would receive benefits based on the property, of course, you know. And this is great. So you don't have all the headaches of, you know, actually owning property outright where you have to deal with all the maintenance and all that stuff. It's like property ownership light, you know, where you just get to collect the benefits. So that is super, super cool. And we're going to talk about these developments because there is a lot of cool things going on. We've made some improvements based on your influence. Of course, influence is one of our core values, and every chance we get, we love to implement great ideas that our members come up with. So we're going to talk about one of those great ideas after our
Q, a Lotus broadcast station. The power of radio since 1967.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. You are listening to the Safe Zone Radio Show, and I am Cate, your host. Thank you all for listening. Excuse me. So, wow, guys. Holy cow. It has been so amazing. So, since December last year, of course, you know, just a few weeks ago, we have been listing millions of dollars in property from Dubai on Twinkle Estate. And these are luxury properties. I mean, just amazing. Right on the ocean, some of them, some like the resort style living. These are the kinds of properties we're listing, I mean. And so the demand at Twinkle Estate has been almost overwhelming. It's really amazing. And, you know, absolutely, we're so thankful and grateful to have this kind of predicament. So, of course, as we love to do, you know, we look for solutions whenever challenges come up. So because of this demand that we are seeing at Twinkle Estate, there was unfortunately a lot of our members who could not participate because there was just so much demand for what was being listed. And so we made some adjustments on how we're listing things so that way more people can participate if they want to. And so the way it used to be before was that there was a certain amount of fractional ownership rights per property, per person that was allowed when you reserve them. Well, now what we're doing is we're leaving the reservations open for 1 hour for each property as it's listed. And as many people who want can participate in that particular property, and then the fractional ownership rights for that property are divided equally among the participants. So this is really great. And, the feedback since we've made these changes has been wonderful. I've heard so many people that were like, oh, before I couldn't even reserve anything, and now I've got 5, So that's really awesome. And we're so happy that you all are happy because, that's what it's all about. We all do great things together. That's the power of we. And so we've made that change on there. And of course, now we know, we are a global organization. And unfortunately, we all don't live in the same time zone. So we are listing properties at various times throughout the week. So it's never just one certain time that properties will be listed. It's always going to vary from day to day. And then, we do our best to list properties at times when a lot of people are available in various locations. So I know for the properties today, they were listed earlier this morning, Pacific time. So that gave a lot of people on that side of the world opportunity to participate. So that is really, really fantastic. And of course, TWNKL Estate works on a smart contract type of thing. And there have been a number of properties where the smart contract has been activated. And so when that happens, that means the TWNKL Estate team then goes and communicates with the sellers and finalizes the deals on all the different properties. And I'm so happy to report that we have made or found a number of agreements for various properties. So we listed a huge number of properties in Spain, and so woohoo, we've got an agreement on those, so that then once all the paperwork is done, those who have made reservations will see their accounts updated once these smart contracts are fulfilled, which means that the property has changed hands from the seller to TWNKL Estate. And so that's really great. So we've got great things happening there. We've also reached agreements with all of the properties we listed from Uganda. And as well, we're working on agreements for the properties from Dortmund, Spain, or not Spain, Germany. Too many countries rolling around in my head right now. So Germany, Spain, Uganda, all are in the works to become finalized. So that's really, really fantastic. And I'm also happy to report that there is also a very big deal happening with Bahrain. So that is really cool. They are a small country in the Middle East. Of course, we've been listing from all different places around the world. So just because I've mentioned a few countries doesn't mean that that's all that's available. It just depends on what's happening at any given time. We'll be listing properties from all over the world, just depending on when those are ready to be listed. So very, very cool things happening at TWNKL Estate. And of course, if you want to go check out the website, it is twinkle.estate. And so the website, always TWNKL, is TWNKL. That's TWNKL.estate. Twinkle.estate. So very, very cool things there. And we've got so many more properties yet to be listed. So over the next, probably about another week, we'll be listing at least around $10 million in property every day. So very, very cool things happening there. And of course, before we list the properties, we always post an announcement in WAZZUB. That's WAZZUB.com. WAZZUB.com. So definitely you want to pay attention to the announcements there. So that way you can be notified when a new group of properties is being listed. And if you can't be online all the time and want to get an email when we post that announcement, you can subscribe to the forum, to the announcements section. If you scroll down to the bottom of that section, you'll see a little link to subscribe to that topic. And when you do that, when a new announcement is posted, you will get an email. So now do be aware, you'll only get one email when a new announcement is posted. It's not per announcement, it's per times that you have been there. So if you get an email saying that there's a new announcement, you should go log in and see what that new announcement is. And even if it's not something you're particularly interested in at that time, by checking on it, then it will reset that little timer. And then the next time a new announcement is posted, you'll get another email. So do be aware of that. So really, really cool things are happening all over the place. And before we talk about some listening to the Safe Zone Radio Show, and I am Cate, your host. Thank you all for joining us. So, wow, we have been talking about some very cool things going on at TWNKL Estate in the Safe Zone, which is your place to purchase fractional ownership rights with cryptocurrency. I don't know if I mentioned that in our previous segments, but yes, that's how it works. That's why it's called TWNKL Estate. So TWNKL Estate works with the TWNKL Estate coin, which you purchase with YEM, which is rainbow currency. So very, very cool things have been going on. Did you know over $300 million in real estate has been listed on TWNKL Estate since it opened? This is amazing. And more than 44 million fractional ownership rights have been reserved. So very, very cool stuff going on there. And I'm so happy to share with you guys, again, based on feedback and influence of our members, we have seen them requesting, hey, I would love to purchase fractional ownership rights on a property that I select, a specific one for me. And so, how we've been doing it is, we list one property and everybody can reserve fractional ownership rights with it. Well, I'm happy to say in development right now will be the ability for you to request a specific property to purchase the fractional ownership rights on. So very, very cool things are in the works there. And of course, there'll be some rules, but it will be very similar to how we do it with TWNKL Car, which is already available for you to request a specific new car that you purchase with the TWNKL Mobility coin, of course, through a smart contract. And so this will work in a very similar fashion where you'll have a very simple form to fill out, and you can decide what is your target YEM value and how long your smart contract will be for. So there's some flexibility for you depending on your particular situation and what you want. So very, very cool things there. And, we mentioned during the 2020 kickoff webinar that we are starting to develop a very unique and special project called Unicorn City. And this will actually be more than just one city. It will be multiple cities. Our goal is one city in each country around the world. And we've already got a few things in the works. So very cool things happening there. And guess what? You will be able to purchase the fractional ownership rights for those cities. So very cool things there. And of course, as the time gets closer to that project being listed, we'll have some more details with the specifics for that project. This is something that is in the works and will take many years before it is actually built. So this is a very special project, and I'm so excited. I mean, this is just really cool. We're combining like many different projects that we've been working on, from Solario with the green energy to TWNKL Estate, and so many different things to make these unicorn cities possible. And basically, it will be like a small city, small town, essentially, you know, but we're going to call it a city. And it will be a smart city, but different, where it's not so much about, like, you know, we hear about smart cities all over the place, but it seems what they're really trying to do is just spy on you, you know, like they do for advertising. But with the unicorn cities, it will be much different because we have our core values of privacy, security, respect, family, benefits, and so much more. So these are so cool and so exciting. At least I'm excited. I know so many of you are also excited. I've heard your feedback, and oh, yes, such cool things happening. So yeah, very cool things going on with TWNKL Estate. And as more things are developed, especially when we have the ability to request our own properties through the TWNKL Estate site, then of course we're going to have another webinar and we'll go through all the details at that time. But at least you have a heads up. Hey, it's coming. So that is super, super exciting. And yeah, wow. So before we get into other, that's really, you know, no matter what, guys, no matter what is going on in your life, be strong. Your well of energy never dries up. The more you dip into it, the more you get out of it. So, yeah, lots of cool things going on. And holy cow, guys, did I tell you I love shopping? I've been shopping during the songs. Very cool things. And you know what? You can go shopping too on yem.deals. That's right, yem.deals. You can spend your rainbow currency right now and get real products shipped right to your door. So this is so cool. And there are so many different things on yem.deals, from jewelry to electronics. And this is just the beginning. The selection of products that you see now are just the beginning. This is just a sample to see what you all enjoy. So, of course, based on, the popularity of different items and, of course, feedback in various cases, more and more products will be listed on yem.deals. And one thing to pay attention to, some of these items are handmade. So there could be some time to actually make the item when you order it. So do be aware of that when you're placing your order. You'll see under the description on each item that it says time to make or time for delivery or, whatever the case is. So do pay attention to that. And so this is so cool. You pay for the price of the item in Yem, and then you have to pay just a small charge for shipping and handling with fiat currency. So really super simple. I ordered a whole set of rings. It was like 15 rings, and I think I only paid like 130 some Yem, and then it was just the $6 for shipping. So, I mean, really reasonable as far as the pricing and the different things that you can order. So, like I said, jewelry, bracelets, all kinds of different things. Well, I mean, bracelets are jewelry, of course, but I'm looking at a bracelet right now. Anyway, guys.
Podcast station, the power of radio since 1967.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. You are listening to the Safe Zone Radio Show, and I am Cate, your host. Thank you all for sticking with us. So that's right. It is prize draw time. Woohoo! So, yeah. In order to participate, all you need to do is send an email to Cate@safezone.info. That's Cate@safezone.info. Cate@safezone.info. With the correct answer to today's question. And if you have one in the last 30 days, you need to wait until the next 30 days before you can win again. And for those listening to the recording later, definitely do participate if you want to. There's plenty of times when the people who are answering from the live show don't get the answer correct. So even if you're listening next Wednesday, definitely feel free to send in your reply. You never know. You could be the winner. All right. So while you guys get set up, let's talk about what question did we ask last week? Well, we asked, name the place where you can get collectible silver coins guaranteed with Yem. That's right. That's a thing. And the place where you can get those coins is yemcoins.com. And so I'm happy to say congratulations to Doug. Woohoo! You have won 50 Yem, and you should already have received an email about that. So do check your email. So very cool things there. And we'll talk a little bit more about Yem coins before we go. But what is the question for today? What have we been talking about? So, are you ready? Here we go. The question is, where can you buy fractional ownership rights within the safe zone on real property? Where can you buy fractional ownership rights on real property within the safe zone? Where can you buy fractional ownership rights on real property within the safe zone? What's the name of that place again? Good luck, everybody. I look forward to reading your replies. So, yeah, wow. So many cool things going on. Step by step, it's all happening, folks. That's how it works. You go as far as you can see, and then you'll see further. You know? So, yeah, yemcoins.com is actually so cool. This is the only coin that we are aware of, the collectible coin that is actually backed by a digital currency. So I know we've talked about this before too. You can find all different kinds of collectible coins for other cryptocurrencies, but they're just coins. There's nothing, you can't change it in to get a Bitcoin, for example. And in fact, that's one of the scams some people run, is that they have these little collectible coins for like Bitcoin, and they target people who don't know, and they're like, oh yeah, look here, you can buy a Bitcoin, and they sell them this coin, and they're like all excited, they're like, ooh, I got a Bitcoin, and then they go and try and figure it out, but no, that coin is just a coin. They got scammed. So the difference with the Yem coins is that it is actually backed by rainbow currency. So Yem, of course. So that is really cool. You literally could take one of these coins and exchange it for rainbow currency. Well, you probably wouldn't want to, because I think the coins will be worth way more as a coin than as rainbow currency, but you never know. So anyway, these are so cool, and they are available right now for pre-order. One coin will be released each quarter throughout the year, so 4 coins in total each year. And right now you can see the designs for the coins to be released in 2020. So very cool things there. Definitely go and check out yemcoins.com, yemcoins.com, for all the details. And very, very cool things happening all over the place. Yem Coins, Yem Shop, it is, or Yem Deals, sorry, yem.deals, and yemcoins.com. So many cool things. So let's hear one more song. And we really are a family, folks, all around the world. It is so awesome. It really is amazing, I think, because it doesn't matter where you're from, what your beliefs are, where you grew up, what your experience was. You know, through respect and all of our core values together, we are able to do amazing things together as the power of we. And to me, I think that is one of the most amazing things about our whole project. Really, makes my heart so proud. No, for real though. Hey, and you know what? Talking about TWNKL Estate, one other thing I wanted to mention, I'm not sure if you guys saw the ranking list yet. You can always see the rankings for any of the T coins, as we call them, twinkle coins, and rainbow currency on CryptoRank.online. CryptoRank.online. If you go to CryptoRank.online, you can see the rankings list, and it's all based on market cap and trades and volume and stuff like that. And so TWNKL Estate Coin is actually number one. Amazing. It actually beat out Bitcoin, which is awesome. And this is based on market cap, which is based on the total supply and the value of the coin. So very cool things happening. And you can see a bunch of other twinkle coins and rainbow currency right in the top 10 as well. So cool things happening all over the place. So that is